car's very British, like really British. Not really, because it's half German and British. So Range Rover is celebrating 50 years at the moment since the brand actually came out. And as you can see, come around, the silhouette of these cars haven't changed drastically over the years. They all look the boxy shape. So coming around to the back, you've got these trademark tail lights that are similar to what the original Range Rover Classic looked like. So the P38 Range Rover had square-like tail lights, so when they released the L322 they decided to go for the somewhat traditional looking side lights on the side here.
Go.
So let me show you the engine. So this is a 4.4 litre V8 sponsored by BMW. So is the transmission. Literally everything on this car is BMW. BMW coolant tank, BMW hoses, the same connector as every single BMW known to man. So it's unreliable. Sorry fanboys, but it's the truth. So these things snap timing chains quite easily. The V8s, I think it's called the M62, which we actually had to do on this car. The reason why I bought it so cheap is because the timing chain snapped. So the poor owner drove it into the dealership and it broke. But that's that. Cut. Remember kids, stay safe and keep sanitised. Sponsored by no one. You can see the square brick over there. Alright, let's go for a drive. Let's start her up. So the keys are down here. Oh. We'll show you a little trick with this car. Alright, you can't steal this. You can now because I'm showing you. So you put the key in, you try and it won't turn. See? There's a problem with the steering lock. So my wonderful wizard, who shall not be named, came and put a switch in the car for me. So you switch it off. You gotta wait. A little bit. Turn it back on. Wait a tick. Waiting. Not yet. Uh-oh. I heard it. And the steering wheel comes to greet me. Let's listen to this V8, guys. Oh, we're moving. Ooh, you hear that? That's the good old air suspension that works. So as you can see, I've got an array of warning lights. Like any Range Rover, low on coolant, range. I don't know what that is. Nothing's working. Typical. So, we'll give her a bit of a drive. These cars are extremely majestic. And the driving position, you know, you're so comfortable in these. They've got awesome adjustment. You can adjust the headrest, adjust this part, adjust that. Like it's got all the toys. It's got absolutely everything. And as you can see, I can just drive it with. I can actually drive it with a pinky, like a Rolls Royce. Seriously, if you're looking for a car, value for money, if you want something sort of like a Rolls Royce, get an old Range Rover Vogue.
Make a U-turn.
That's the British GPS that so happened to come. That it still works.
Make a U-turn.
I don't know where we can make a U-turn, love, but yeah. These things have got a lot of torque. Yes, it still takes about 10 seconds to get to 100 or whatever. Quick, isn't it? Isn't it, mate?
It is.
Yep. For a big, heavy, old, smelly V8, it's a very quick car. Oh, I just love this thing so much. It's so comfortable to drive. So if you're wondering where we are at the top of Mount Coother. And if you scroll over there, you can see the hill line, which is cool. So, I just wanted to point out to everyone that these cars use a lot of fuel. So,
If possible, make a U-turn.
we can't make a U-turn, love, I'm sorry. I'm just going to show you all on the little navigation screen here. We're using 27.1. It's actually dropped. It was at 27.2 just before. Litres per 100 kilometres, and let me tell you, that is 100% accurate. It was halfway this morning. I have barely done any Ks. Granted, the transmission is stuck in third gear, so that's why we're using a lot of fuel. But even when the car's working, this thing drinks. You need to literally attach a trailer with fuel just to keep it running. Just think of it, it's just going, and then money is just going out of my pocket, yeah. If you want to look cool, this is the car for you. Not really. You look like a wanker. I look like a wanker. Yeah. But that's me. And you'll just have to deal with it. So. Yeah, we're done.